Welcome to Can Angels Fly, Tarot and More. My name is Nancy, and I'm here to perform a preview for September 2020. This reading is for all zodiac signs. Right now I'm shuffling the cards a little bit, so I'll come on screen in just a moment. But if you're ever interested in ordering your own personal tarot reading, you can do so by contacting me by email. My email is canangelsfly1@gmail.com. And if you're ever interested in offering any monetary support, you can do so through Cash App. My Cash App name is $CanAngelsFlyTarot. Still dealing with these new cards, and they are really stiff, so I want to mix them up real well. Hi, Warrior of Fly, how you doing? I'm hanging in there, feeling pretty good. Hi, Jordan. How are you today? I've been sitting here in front of this computer for about 2 hours procrastinating. Just procrastinating. Oh, get all that time. I always tell y'all, as soon as I go live. Who is it? This number, I know this number. Hello? Yes, how can I, what's going on with you? You said what? My phone is not ringing? Oh God, Lord. Anywho, if you know, look, if you're on here, that means that, I mean, if you know that, then you know I'm live. So goodbye. My apologies. Well, I'm happy to hear that. We're going to pierce into September. And I know, y'all, I didn't finish the rest of my tarot readings for this current month. I will. I think I have to do Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, and Aries, I do believe. Again, procrastinating. Okay, the first sign we're going to look at is Aries. Oh, crap. It's all turning around. And I think that energy applies to September. It's all turning around. I don't want to talk about bad stuff, but unfortunately, from my perspective, that's what I'm picking up. I even went to my local Dollar Tree, y'all, and got some art supplies so I could paint here online to try to do something that was more lighthearted, you know, relaxing or fun, depending on how you know, perceive I guess the hobby of painting. Well, it doesn't have to be a hobby, does it? But, you know, just to do something nice and light. Now I'm gonna refer you to a channel I found, and the name of the channel is called Tatiana's. What's her channel? I went to. I see you. Oh, I can't even do it. Oh, maybe if I open up another page, I can. Her name is. Did I save her? Oh, I saved her. Oh, Tatiana, Tiana. I can only be me. She said, I can only be me. And she really has, it seems like, some southern hospitality going on. She teaches cooking. Does a lot of soul food cooking. She's like the matriarch of her family, so you get to constantly interact with her family. But I'm referring you, ladies and gentlemen, over to her channel because she has, I don't know which day, she has game nights. And usually when I visit her, she's playing Family Feud. It's the moderators against the, what do you call it, viewers. Moderators against viewers. So that's something lighthearted and fun to take our minds off of the you know, stressors that are taking place now. And I'm gonna figure out something, y'all. I'm gonna figure out something, because no matter what we go through, we still gonna have to be able to find peace of mind. We're gonna have to find peace of mind. And so my advice to you now is, if you have not you know, found something that, you know, is entertaining and uplifting to you, I think now is the time to do so. As I said that, I thought about a video I made, and again, it didn't get a lot of views. Oh, y'all hold on. Later on, people get mixed up. So I turned Aries off because I'm just running my mouth. So a lot of my videos don't get a lot of views. But if you follow me, you know I kind of, the blueprint to my, what's this, channel is based on the astrological alignments, and I just fill in with the tarot readings and everything else. And one of the videos that I was led to make maybe about 2 years ago, I think it was, is I entitled it "What's Your Thing?" What's your thing? And I made that video because the astrological energies at that time told us to find that thing that, you know, enriches your life, that enhances you, that you just enjoy doing, to do, you know, something that entertains you, keeps your spirits up, those kind of things. And when I did that video, I talked about certain things that, based on the subject matter, that we should not dive into, such as like drugs and alcohol. I always talk about that, or being sexually promiscuous, activities that are all consuming. They can never completely, you know, satisfy us or pacify us, you know. And so you have to go find that video. You can search for it, and it's called "What's Your Thing?" I think it was THANG. You know, I'm always trying to be fancy. What's your thing? And in that video, I talked about the activities that would be, you know, beneficial to a person, that would constantly, you know, offer them some peace of mind and tranquility, and, you know, fill you up. And those things were like painting, music, writing, singing, dancing. Those kind of things help to, you know, build people up and hold them up, especially during, you know, difficult times. So those are a few things I suggest you tap into. And why am I doing that? Because, y'all, I don't be seeing no good messages. No good messages. Let me see what y'all talking about. 1, 2. It says, I just went to the supermarket and the prices were skyrocketing for things. You were right. Yeah, yeah. And we can expect it to keep increasing. And not only are the camera don't start. Not only are the prices of foods going to keep increasing, there's going to be a depletion actually to the actual food supply, to various items. You know, everything from harvest, rice, it's going everything, the meat. You know, because it's less actually going to be a considerable decrease in the amount of any product or produce. That's also going to make it the prices just go through the roof. It's going to go through the roof. It ain't just about like inflation. I just don't understand how I can't hold a crowd. People come here and leave right back out. That I'm so shocked. If y'all saw the channels that I sit and watched, sometimes I watch people. I'm all over the place. I guess this is an Aquarius brand part of it. But some channels I find that I watch because they don't challenge me, and so I can multitask and do some other things. You know, while I just hear somebody talking. And then there's other people that I watch that are really challenging, engaging, that have me researching and writing notes, you know. And I say all that because even if these people videos are really, really long, I still be there. And that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, please put a like on the video if you would. If you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you ever want to order your own personal tarot reading, you can do so by contacting me by email. My email is canangelsupply, the number 1 at gmail.com. Excuse me. And if you're ever interested in offering any monetary support, you can do so by Cash Apping me. My Cash App name is $CanangelSupply Tarot. All the information you need to do whatever you want to do is below this live stream. Keep doing what you have been doing lately, Miss Nancy. You've been looking great. Oh, thank you. I've been trying to put a little extra effort in. I don't know why. I like, you know, just babying on myself. That's something that keeps me up. You know, makes me feel better. So, okay, y'all. Now I'm going to read the tarot cards. No more Aquarius ranting for now. First sign, Aries. So I've already shuffled the cards. Now I'm begin to pull and read. I guess I don't have to hold a whole big deck. The first card for Aries is the Two of Cups. And this is a wonderful card because I don't want to get into what I saw for September. The Two of Cups suggests that each of us with a primary focus on Aries will connect to something or someone that we feel that we need in order to have emotional support or gain emotional support. It's like, who's really in your corner? You know, who are you really rocking with, and who's rocking with you? Many times when I talk about the Two of Cups, I somewhat refer to being predestined to meet with a particular person, situation, or circumstance in your life that you actually need to help you evolve spiritually. That is still the case, but in the month of September, it's really about looking at the people that you are interacting with, connected with, having in a social exchange with, you in a what they call a social contract with, you know. And how about this? How can I say this? Combining the two. You gonna learn who you got in your corner, Aries. You gonna learn who you have in your corner. Remember, Two of Cups represents a spiritual lesson behind your connection. Hope that makes sense. The next card is the Six of Cups in reverse, y'all. Y'all know I can't see very well. And my eyesight getting worse. Aquarius rant, short notification, my eyesight getting worse. Why is it getting worse? From wearing that mask. Now that I'm finally wearing a mask, because they told me they would fine me $500 if they catch me out on the street without it. So now I wear the mask whenever I go in the store. And y'all, my breath is so hot, I think it's blinding me. End of notice announcement. That boy black long breath. Anywho, 6 of Cups in reverse, pointing back to the 5 of Cups. So now, let's talk about the 5 of Cups, because the 5 of Cups talks about trying to cope with something, trying to deal with something. A person may be sad, or just worrying, and it's always this I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda energy behind the 5 of Cups. Like, what if I had did something else? The 6 of Cups talks about going back into the past. Again, it talks to suggest, this card suggests to me, I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda. What am I saying? I want to keep, as I always do, our current unfolding situation, circumstances in mind as I read. For Aries, it's suggesting that there's somebody in particular in your life, and they're there for a reason. And you have an emotional connection with them. You think they have something to offer you. What do you think they have to offer you? Some type of emotional support, whatever that may be. Whether it's a shoulder to lean on, somebody that cares if you have food or not, support. And in the month of September, you get to this place where you looking back in your past what? Either that particular relationship or the experiences you've had in the past. And it almost seems like you like missed like a get out of jail free card. Maybe some Aries are in a relationship that they would have been better for them to have left. You might be doing better. It might not be as much pressure on you. The scenario can just manifest in so many different ways. And I'm not telling Aries to leave nobody, but I'm just saying that for some Aries, you had signs to let a relationship go and you didn't. And now that we're moving through these difficult and challenging times, that toxic possible relationship is just seem like it's making things so much more challenging for some Aries. For other Aries, I ain't gonna say this one yet. I ain't gonna say what else I see. I think I see. I'm gonna move to the next card. The next card is the Emperor. And the Emperor, I do believe for you Aries, is suggesting a level of, what's the word here on YouTube? Leveling up, growing up, maturing, being more masterful over yourself, more confident over yourself, more of an authority figure over yourself. But again, I really feel like some Aries are stuck in a relationship with somebody, or a social contract with somebody that they should have let go of, in times past, and didn't. Now that you're going through these very challenging times with this other person or entity, whatever it may be, that's specific to you as a unique Aries, you finally come to understand why life was trying to, get you to let that go or them go. You've gotten to that grown-up place where now you're the authority figure. And so what you may very well be doing at this time, or in the month of September, is navigating your life, our current unfolding situation, circumstances, and that toxic relationship a whole different way. Again, you're more masterful in your dealings with them. You finally understand now, you can't possibly, either lose yourself in somebody or allow them to take control or mastery over you. How you have to, speak up for what you want. These are some type of lesson Aries has learned now as a direct result of being in that relationship with that person, place, situation, again, whatever is specific to you. You finally know. Well, right now I'm not answering personal questions What's this? What is that? Outside the box, but thank you for dropping by. Maybe if I got a little energy at the end, if you're still around, I may be able to answer your question then. I just kind of want to get through all the zodiac signs. The next card for Aries is the Hangman, or it's the Hang One with these particular deck of cards. And so the Hangman talks about being able to look at your current situation and circumstance in a whole new way. You know, at one time you were hung up on the Two of Cups, which you thought the relationship should be. You thought the relationship was supposed to be, I don't know, Aries, what? Whatever, friends with benefits. I don't know the terms and conditions to the relationship you're trying to be in. And again, it depends on what kind of relationship it has been. Some friends with benefits, others it could be boss and employee. You know, the terms and conditions. You thought that relationship was going to be something in particular. That's what the Hangman talks about. How you stayed and you endured whatever was the toxic element of that connection until you learn. And it's interesting that you learn during a crisis. It really is interesting to me that you learn during a crisis, because in the month of September, it seems like the question arises. Hello. I mean, really. Hello. Yes. No. Oh yeah. Why? Not a 12. Alright, y'all know how to call every time I go live. I can sit here all day long and all night long this phone I ring. But as soon as I push that live button, everybody start calling. Goodbye. I apologize, y'all. I apologize, Aries. So, what was I saying? I would think I was talking about the energies in the month of September, and the energies are pointing to partnerships, and you know, it seems to be asking or having each of us like look at who we are in a relationship with. And so that's why I find it so interesting that your cards actually came out to talk about that aspect of the upcoming energies for September. If y'all follow me, y'all know when I read the tarot cards, it usually has a whole storyline, and it's, how can I say, broken down by each zodiac sign. So from that aspect, it makes a perspective, it makes sense. So Aries, your portion is again talking about engaging with another in the terms and conditions that you've had on the table, and maybe a person wasn't satisfying your demands upon them in some way. I just sum it up as a toxic interaction, social interaction. It really wasn't beneficial to you in some way, or wasn't beneficial to another. And so but the person stayed. They stayed and they endured because they thought the relationship was going to offer them something, but it did not. Oh, how you doing, Alicia? How you been doing? How your babies doing? How your young men doing, right? You got young men. Let me see. This is supposed to be a tarot reading. I'm supposed to tell you something. And so Aries, I mean, what can I say? You can just expect in the month of September to be really sensitive to your partnerships, and if they're helping you get the, you know, the needs and wants and desires that you feel like you need in order to be secure and stable in this world. and your feelings toward another or others will be, primarily based on that. Are they useful or are they not? Again, when it comes to many Aries or Aries relationships, you have been connected with someone, or someone has been connected with you, who has not moved or been able to satisfy the conditions you throw at, or to say your needs and wants. So that's what you can look for in September. Now, y'all, I didn't want to have a lot. The cat sneezing. Okay. We're doing well, thanks. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Please like if you haven't already. Okay. I like these new cards. They're just so stiff. So stiff. Alright, I'm about to change. I don't know how this is going to translate on screen. However, I'm live. What is it? Now you in here. What do you want? Yes. Yes. Every time. Every time. Y'all wouldn't believe. I bet y'all don't believe it when I say that. I don't make talk to nobody. My phone don't ring. Not until I go live. Everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame, I guess. Okay, Taurus. This reading is for you, and it's for September. We're doing a preview. Oh, we got a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for you, Taurus, points to home. Privacy. Your inner emotional state. And having the time to be able to really sense where you are emotionally. Having time to really walk around your house and see the state that it's in. And not only the physical state of your home. I'm talking about the even the occupants of your home, seeing where they are on an emotional level. It may be for some Tauruses time off of work to be able to just stay home. We're gonna see if the cards are saying you need to stay home for work, or because you're tired, or you'll be required to stay home, if the cards tell us that. The next card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Swords suggests that someone, possibly you, Taurus, are pulling back and not wanting to hear some news. You don't even want to hear the news. You ain't trying to run with it. You're not trying to rock with it. Some Tauruses, you may get laid off, unfortunately. I always say, if you follow me, because it really takes a person to follow a creator to kind of understand what they're talking about when they talk about it. But when I read the tarot cards for any zodiac sign, I acknowledge that each of us possess a part of every single zodiac sign. It's not just us, our sun sign, our moon sign, and our Venus sign. We are what do you call it? Let's see the word. A collection, not the word I was looking for, of every zodiac sign, just some to lesser degrees and other to greater degrees. Why do I say this? It's because I am reading for Taurus. And so some Tauruses, you may find yourself unemployed in the month of September. I I was about to say. I go on so much. Okay, so what was I about to say? I'll think of it. So, it's like you're not expecting this news when it happens. Okay, you're not. I know what I was gonna say. I'll fit it in some other place. So you're not expecting this news when it happens, and it's like you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it. Or, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Remember, Taurus represents actual Taurus sun, moon, and rising. It also represents an aspect of each of us, is what I was going to say, right? And so there could be Tauruses, or there could be in a person's life, this Taurian energy could lead you to be or experience what I'm talking about. Just having an aspect of it. And it's that as you walk around your home and you're taking in the state of your home, you know, like the energy, the mood, the ambiance of it. That's the energy around your house. And the emotional state of the occupants in your home. You may come to realize that some folks ain't dealing what is taking place in your lives in the month of September. They may be beginning to take things kind of hard. Some people may be triggered because they're not being able to partake in the various treasures of life. Who's burning something now? I got the window open. Okay, I'm easily triggered. You know, like not teenagers not being able to go to the mall and hang out, not being able to go to a show and hang with their friends like that. So they may, you know, like a teen could become restless, irritable. You know, so you'll pick up on that. Something that you yourself towards you don't even want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You're coping with, you know, your life and unfold the various unfolded circumstances and situations that we find ourselves dealing with. And it's like you don't want no more of that. You don't need no more of that. So the first two cards does talk about you in relationship with to another, and you know, having to deal with their emotional state while you got to deal with yours. Or you could be a single Taurus. It's having to deal with being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Why a person would be uncomfortable, or Taurus would be uncomfortable at this time? Well, it depends on the details to your actual story. You might be a Taurus that is, again, becomes unemployed in September, or hours drop. That will cause you to have, probably emotional instability, or I don't know, maybe you're not earning enough still, and inflation going up. You know, you recognize, like somebody made it a comment. Who made the comment? One, two, about going to the market and the food prices going up. You know, and you look like I'm still making, I don't know, minimum wage, and inflation is now occurring, and the food prices is going up, causing concern, and just a sense of emotional vulnerability, feeling vulnerable. That's what I feel like is going on for Tauruses, and you don't want no part of it. Like, it almost feels to me, and I'm jumping the gun without pulling any more cards, like not having control over what's occurring. Just be a part of whatever it ends up unfolding in your life. Like, you don't want no part of it. Like, it almost seems like enough is enough. I also feel like for Taurus, it's somewhat of a withdrawal month for you, like more of a stillness, slowness, walking through this, you know, your experience. Like, I don't want no part of it. You know, I just want to go to work, make my money, ready to go to market, buy my food the way I was, send my teens to the mall, to go to the show and hang out with their friends. I don't know what you do, get in the bed and eat your bonbons is all you want. But in the month of September, you realize that, like, the grocery list getting thin. Oh man, me and this camera. The teens can't go to the mall the way they want to, or they've grown accustomed to. And how, again, it's having an impact upon, yourself and the people around you. The next card is the world card. And the world card talks about your world, yes. And how there is an end to something and a beginning to something new. Let me stop moving so much. I know I like to gesture, but it throws this camera off. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. What is the end? What is it the end of with the world card? The norm, what was once the norm. Getting that box of bonbons every 2 weeks. Sending the kids to the show every weekend. Giving a few extra dollars. I don't know, taking your annual vacation. I don't know, having some romantic time along with your spouse. Yummy. All the yummy things. The way you've grown accustomed to indulging in those things have changed. It's the end of it. It's the end of the old normal. And we are now, redefining what our new normal is. So what am I saying? It's the end of the way you used to do things, the way you used to have fun, the way you used to, indulge in life, however it is. You realize that in September about yourself, and how it's affecting you as well as what? Your family members. One more card. The next is the Page of Cups. And how do you deal with this change? The Page of Cups. Because the Page of Cups talks about connecting to something. Connecting to what? Your new reality. Your new developing. Because it's developing. It's not just stuff, it's developing. Newfound reality. A new unfolding reality. A lot that you ain't even got to do with, do with. You didn't make all of this insanity happen. But you're still having to make adjustments. And so the page is like, I ain't got no, what do you call it? I don't have no training or foreknowledge about this. Not off rip. Not off, right off rip. I ain't got that. That's what you notice in September, Taurus. So let me try to sum up what I'm saying. I'm saying, hey, in September, your quality, you recognize that the quality of your life is changing. It's not something that you want to hear about. It's not something that you want to even exist. But it's like made real to you in September. Somehow it's made real to you. And once you get that realization, the first thing is like somewhat of a concern about how do you move forward. You know what I'm saying? If you like me, Taurus, and you probably are, I believe that everybody I think it's a requirement under the human condition to indulge in the, pleasures of this world. And so you begin to question yourself in life. How do I indulge now? And what can I indulge in? And it's not only you, it's those up under your care. How do I satisfy my young adults or teenagers' need to socialize? How can I do that? They used to what? Go to the mall, go to the show. So you get trying to figure that out. Yours was eating bonbons every weekend, as an example. Up in the bed with your furry pajamas on, whatever you did. You're saying, okay, the price of food has gone up. I can't afford the bonbons every two weeks. I don't know, too expensive, whatever. What can I do to, what did it say? Pacify myself in that area, because you realize again, it's not going back no time soon. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Hope that makes sense to you, Taurus. I know I'm moving slow, but I can only do one at a time. It's like I feel like I'm forgetting something too with that. So let me see if I can. Please don't start. Now I'm about to do Gemini. I think I spelled that right. Let's see. Let me shuffle the cards a little bit. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe. If you're ever interested in doing your own personal tarot reading, just contact me by email. My email is canangelsfly1@gmail.com. And if you're ever interested in offering any monetary support, you can do so by Cash Apping me. My Cash App name is $CanAngelsFlyTarot. All the information you need to do what you want to do is below this live stream. Thank you. Ooh, Gemini, something jumped out like a cricket. We're going to see. New card, y'all. So I got to move a little slow because they slippery and stiff. Okay, the card that jumped out, Gemini, is the King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands could be a good card, Gemini. We're going to see. The King of Wands talks about possibly you, Gemini, having a goal, wanting to move forward in pursuit of an aim, whatever that may be, a passion and or desire, and you're full of faith, you're enthusiastic, you know, you're geeked up. You believe that whatever you need along the way to get to that goal, you're going to find it. You're going to get it. You know, no matter if it's help or whatever the case may be. That's cool. The next card is the King of Swords. All right, Gemini, don't start no parties. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords is a representative of, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is another master. Is a master over words, communications, ideas, thoughts, etc., associations. And I immediately feel like both of these cards represent aspects of yourself, Gemini. You are the King of Swords as an air sign. So you're over thoughts, again, ideas, communication, social skills, different things like that. But that's not all you are. That's not all you are. Especially in the month of September. You fire too. So you could be excited, really enthusiastic, very passionate in the month of September. Because the King of Wands has you off moving forward on a mission. You're on a mission. With what tools do you have accessible to you? Not only are you able to stay self-motivated in September to keep moving forward on that aim and ambition with enthusiasm and faith, you're also very persuasive socially when you're talking to people, or you know, what do you call it, funny, you know, relatable, those kind of things in the month of September. Again, the next card is the Two of Cups. And so what you're up to, Gemini, I thought it was a party, but you're connecting, just like with Aries, with someone or something that you feel like you need to be emotionally secure and stable. What might that be? For some, this is, I can see this in different ways. It talked about how some Tauruses may lose their jobs in the month of September or be laid off. Gemini, some of y'all want a job, and I see for some Geminis an interview, and you're going in there with your best presentation on to get that job. You're going in to get that job. Why do you need that job? Because you believe that if you're employed, what you earn from that job is going to allow you to, like, pay your rent. So you are emotionally secure. Maybe it'll keep strife down between you, your partner, or other people in your family within the same home. Because everybody at peace, it keeps you emotionally calm and stable. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one interpretation for Gemini. Another interpretation is that some Geminis are enthusiastic about meeting another person, connecting with another person. I kind of feel like some Geminis are going to meet somebody new in the month of September. If you follow me, you don't hear me say that often at all. I feel like you're going to meet somebody new. Is it romantic? It does not have to be romantic, but it can. I say it could be, because relationship dynamics vary. You know, there are different type of social contracts. So that's unique to each individual story and what they got going on. But for some Geminis, another set of Geminis, you will be meeting somebody new in September. And this somebody new, your attraction to them is that you feel like they can offer you something that gives you a sense of emotional support, or emotional security, or what do they call it, an emotional, they can be a part of your emotional support system, like your support system, you know. And so you are really eager. Again, you putting on your best presentation before them. You on your best behavior in the month of September when you engage this person. It got to be this mosquito, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all know it's the phone, and it's mosquitoes, and it's flies, and it's cats and dogs. So I just sit here and spray myself alcohol before I get bit up. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles, and your last card, Gemini, is the Knight of Pentacles. Hey, you on a mission. The Knight suggests that, you know, you are, again, inspired, self-motivated, you're being courageous, and why? Because it's something that you want to manifest in this world, in your life, to help you feel more secure and more stable and more grounded. And what is that? A partnership that'll last. A partnership that somebody you can depend on, you can count on, that kind of thing. All right, very good, Gemini. After Gemini is... I've gotten hungry. I've gotten hungry. I've gotten hungry. Gemini. Cancer. I hate typing and it don't go in. I'm hungry, y'all, so I'll be moving on to Cancer in just one moment, y'all. Need to start to get a headache. All right, Cancer. Uh-oh. You can expect that a lot. Okay, the card that fell out, Cancer, is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords represents our air signs. Our air signs are Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses. These are our people. And the energy of being, you know, masterful when it comes to social exchanges, communications, ideas, thoughts, those kind of things. The Queen is a very active figure, active doing what? Socializing, communicating, deciphering, doing things like that. She's also very receptive, meaning she really listens. She listens to the people that are around her. She reads body languages and all kinds of things. Once she's acquired the information that is involved with whatever or whomever the Queen of Swords is engaged with, she uses that information to, you know, either help them or, you know, do them in, whatever. She uses that information one way or another. And so this Queen of Swords energy can be a representative of yourself, Cancer, or someone who is significant in your life. The next card is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups could be an aspect, of course, of yourself, Cancer, as you are one of the water signs. Our other water signs are Scorpio and Pisces. Water signs are people that have are, you know, capable of being sensitive, emotionally open or keen to others' emotional needs, wants, and longings. They can easily create the sense that one is cared for and loved and supported. And so, who was it who had both cards? Was it Gemini? I think it was Gemini had the air sign card and fire. Gemini had air and fire, combust, off and running. For you, Cancer, you have air and water. Air and water. Air and water can do some interesting feats. Like it could be something like unexpected. It's not obvious that will unfold. You're going to cause to unfold in the month of September. And I say that because, number one, you're the Queen of Cups energy. So you're very sensitive. You really pay attention to people's emotional needs, remember, wants. You sense them. And with alongside with the Queen of Swords, you are reading body language. So it's like you reveal like the hidden aspect of somebody in the month of September. You like figure out who they are, like what it could be you figuring out, depends on which Cancer you are. You could be figuring out the opponent's weakness or something. You know, why did it? Okay. You could be figuring out an opponent's weakness or vulnerability, or why is this camera? I'm not even moving. And it's going in and out. And let's see if it refocuses. I mean, popcorn. I'm not advertising. This is what I do. I wonder what's causing this camera to go. I still have not changed back to the old one. Oh. Eating popcorn will make people out. Stop it. I'm not moving. Okay. You may speak to someone in the month of September and like bait out of them the real deal about what's going on within them. what their emotional needs are. So you could be making leading somebody to be transparent to you, you know, or you yourself may be transparent, but not to the point, these are queens or they're masters, not to the point where you are naked before whomever. You know, you're open. You'll be open. You'll be open. If it's you. You know, revealing something. Sharing something. But another, they're going to be vulnerable to you because you're seeing them from so many different angles in the month of September. The next card is the Five of Pentacles. What do you see? Unfortunately, once again, if you don't get down or beat the cat hair off, get down. You may have allergies. Whatever. What you see, Cancer. It's someone around you that's having a difficult time. Keep in mind, I keep in mind, unfolding events. Somebody that doesn't have like the light bill money or money for groceries. You die. But somebody like might be hiding something from you. Don't want the world to know that they ain't got. And they can't make ends meet. But you know. Cancer will know. If it ain't you, Cancer, then there's somebody gonna know that about you. They gonna pick it up. Either you know, it's possible some Cancers, utilities might get shut off, like the lights. You ain't gonna tell nobody. The person ain't gonna tell nobody again. You pick it up. You sense it. You go so deep into them. Like if they don't want to tell you, you end up drawing it out of them. You draw it out. Here is the Page of Pentacles. They new to this. So, I mean, I know this is going to be happening on a broad scale. But whomever this is in your life, Cancer, whether it's you or somebody, you know, significant in your life, this is new to them. This is new to them. When I say this is new to them, I'm talking about how they have no concept of what it is to have to ask anybody for anything. None. No concept. They like in disbelief. So this layout card leads me to believe that this is a person that has had, they made sure that they've had. They went to work. They did it. This is a person that has lost their employment for one reason or another since like all of this stuff has been going on. And for the first time, they've gotten to a place where, like I said, they can't pay the light bill or their car note. Or I'm gonna let the popcorn go, y'all. But it's so good. Will you help them? I'm gonna jump off and say yeah. And the reason why I'm gonna say yeah, you're gonna help them, or this person that recognizes that you're not able to make ends meet Cancer. The reason why a person gonna extend help to you and be a support system to you is because they possess, or you possess, the Queen of Swords in combination with the Queen of Cups energy. That's mature grown woman energy, or male energy, man energy. It's just mature, receptive, sensitive, empathetic energy. Women, by nature, are nurturers. And so this person will nurture you to the best of their ability to make sure that you get through this new experience that you're going through. Again, Cancer, if it is not you, if it is not someone else that you will aid, drag out the truth about what's going on. We talking about people that may not have food in their kitchen, or ran short and they don't talk about it, but you're going to pick up on something. So you drag the truth out of them. Well, you don't drag it, you curse. I'll say, with these two energies, you curse is something hidden. Then you move to help them, and the whole thing is you're very sensitive as well. Now, I have to say this: you got two character traits going on. You can be very sensitive and supporting. It depends on who you interact with. But if it's a person that really lived above their means, you may be a little harsh. Nothing extreme. Remember, this is the Queen of Swords here. So it's nothing extreme, but you'll say, whomever, you shouldn't have been buying them red bottles. Don't you do that. Now you learned this time, now didn't you? Why you helping them out the best way you can. How might you help them? I don't know, give them food out your kitchen. Maybe you save some money up and you can help them. This is somebody that's significant in your life. And again, then it's about the details to each person's life, with a primary focus on Cancer. That for some Cancers, it could be a strange person, a foreign person, and that's because the dynamics of your life are set up where that's what you end up interacting with or engaging. You might be a single Cancer. You might be a Cancer that keep to yourself. You might be a Cancer that works at a charity or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the dynamics of your life determines how this will unfold. But the bottom line is somebody needs help in September, and they're going to get the help that they need. Hope that makes sense. Okay, going to the next. That's, I typed in and it is Leo. All right. Okay, your first card, Leo, is this the six? Yeah, the 6 of Cups. Somebody coming back from the past. Somebody coming back from the past because of who you are. They know what you're capable of doing. They know what you're capable of achieving. I mean, a person can be coming back because you can dress the way you dress. You may be flamboyant. You may be a leader, and they know you're a leader. You may be brave, Leo, and they know you brave. So they're coming back in the month of September. Your values. They know your values. They know that you are a provider and a protector. They know that you actually care. You actually care. If it ain't a person coming back to you, Leo, then that's just Leo, you going back to somebody. You going back because you know they'll provide. You know they care. You know they're moral fiber. You know that they're a hell of a support system. You know this is the kind of person that got your back, you know, or they know that you will have their back. They always respected you, Leo. Did you know that? They always respected you. They always loved you. I got a lot of energy off this card. This is something I don't get a lot of, but yeah, I got a lot of energy off this one. A whole lot. And you was such a powerful force in their life. Like, how can I say? So I'm gonna give you an example. Out of some Leo's life left a person. And Leo may have been hurt. Leo may not have ever understood why a particular person left. They left because they felt like you could handle it. Not, you know, them leaving or breaking up with you. That, like, how do I say, some people marry because they need help. They need help with money and kids and different stuff like that. You had it. They wasn't worried. They felt like they could go live their life and didn't have to worry about you. They didn't have to worry about the kids. You got it. You had it. So, yes, they were selfish and they did what they did, but they felt that you were so able-bodied. And I know that sounds so crazy to say that somebody holds you in such high admiration like that they willing to walk out and leave you to go live their best life because they ain't worried about you being hungry or homeless or making bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? There's no, I'm out, producers. You okay? You can do it. You know. And they come back. And maybe they fell off. Some people at this, you know, I like to keep what we have all going on, you know, in mind as I read. So I'm talking about the pandemic, the unemployment, everything that's going on. That some people scared. There's somebody that's scared that was in your life in past times. They may have left or ghosted you, Leo. And they coming back because they're scared. They are scared of, you know, the quality of their life changing. They are scared of, I guess it's any host of things a person could be scared of during this time, you know, and the kind of things we're going through. And again, they hold you in high admiration. They have a love for you, a respect for you. Like you like, it's like some people felt like they were with a person that was out their league. Felt like it was a person out their league. Or they may have wanted a person to do better, possibly a Leo to do better as far as relationships and whoever you were, you know, were chose to relate to, like you were settling with them. Now that could be an employee let you go, an employer, Leo let you go. And you like, why they let me go? I was giving them my best. Because they didn't want to hold you back. They knew you were built for better things. You know? Not some little subordinate job or what they call an entry-level job. No, they knew you was a natural-born leader. And somebody could use you. And they couldn't. Maybe they couldn't afford you, so they let you go. You know, so I really feel it's something like that. But what am I saying? I'm going on and on because I love this energy for you, Leo. Is that it's somebody that does love, had from your past that is coming back in the month of September. They have always loved you. They have always admired you. They have always held you in the highest esteem. They have always respected you. I can't say that this person was the nicest person because they could have felt so insecure in comparison to yourself. Like all I see in my mind's eye is an eagle and the wings mounting up, and a person getting lost in the shadow of the eagle's wings, and the eagle and his wings, and the eagle and wings represents you, Leo, and that person that left represents the person in the shadow. They admired you. You were lovely, brilliant, beautiful. Again, brave. You was all these fabulous things. But for one reason or another, whatever it may be, they had to go. Anyway, in September they coming back. I'm just amazing just how much this person. I'm just stuck on how much, even though they probably was an a-hole to you. Again, broke up with you, left you, fired you. Had to be. They was mean to you. Like you, like where that come out of? You know, it's like it came out of nowhere. They knew you could do better. And now, this one card suggests to me that whomever this is, they are like hitting like possibly rock bottom or going through some challenges. They feel overwhelmed. They need you. I almost feel like when I say they need you, I almost say I had to say they need, but use you, a Capricorn, use you for your power, for your strength, for what they know that you possess. And the sign to do that is what? Capricorn, you know, as far as the motto. So anyway, I'm going to move on because I guess got stuck on that, Leo. The next card is the Four of Cups in reverse, pointing back to the Three of Cups. I don't know. I don't know. Do you have a forgiving bone in your body, Leo? To each his own. That's all I can say. As the Three of Cups suggests, the Four of Cups talks about initially not wanting to accept something somebody has to offer you. One thing in this case is an emotional connection. To reach back and get emotionally connected to that person again. Again, this person may have disappointed you, hurt you, broke up with you, left you, and you didn't know why. Ooh, if this mosquito done bit me in my back, it's all about it. Woo. I'm going to catch it. It's a little one, too. Ooh, you know the little ones hurt. Anywho. Now, this Four of Cups is in reverse. So, it kind of sends a question, like, will you engage this person or won't you from the past? For some Leos, you won't. You won't, but it's still going to cross your mind. Because you were so bound to them in the past that here they come again. You could still, these are cups, you could still really care about that person. You could still love them. You could still feel like they got something they can offer you that will bring you some emotional stability in your life. At least you think so. And so when this person creeps back, comes back, reaches back, you give it a second thought, a reconsideration. But most Leos won't. You're not going to open your embrace to them no matter what they come bearing. The card before the Four of Cups is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups talks about your immediate environment. And like, for instance, the people that you are so close to or intimate with, you let them share your space. Hi, Yanni. I watched her. I went and watched Yvette. I've watched her a couple times now. back to back. So I'm becoming active. uh, and so it talks about these people in your immediate, intimate space. And again, I feel like it's a lot of emotions you dealing with in relationship to this person. Again, whether it's a boss that let you go, maybe they wounded your ego. Like, how dare they? You know, I gave them the best that I had, and how dare they? You know, and so all of this kind of come flooding back. The question is, are you going to help this person that's down and out? Because I kind of feel like they're down and out. You know, one more card, 'cause I don't know. You might, you might. I think more Leos will help this person than Leos that will not help. Here is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight is a warrior. They go out to fight for an aim, a cause, a passion, a desire, an interest. And so I think that you're going to respond to this person, you know, because they did mean something to you. But it's like you won't allow them to become like get a codependency upon you. It's like a one-time kind of thing. He got this one ride. You see, riding in with this one ride. Like, okay, if you know, you say you went homeless as an example. Okay, I know I got a friend at a shelter to get you right in. Boom. You know, you say you need another job, pick up some extra hours. Like, okay, I know a friend that got this. I know a friend that got a friend and looking for an employee for part time. Boom. And you know what I'm saying? So I do see Leo stepping up to that degree. But it's just that you in the month of September, Leo, you're going to really be considering, you know, really looking at like how they almost like backstabbed you. And again, you had no idea, and you still may not have an idea about how they look up to you. You just, you know, you're just too fabulous. You're just too fabulous. They couldn't even let you know you was fabulous. It almost seemed like they ain't got to tell you fabulous. You know you fabulous. But they had to get up from up under your shadow. And so I don't think they ever said that to you. I feel like they never said it. And then you like, here they come back. Going through something. Why? The reason why they coming back, because they feel like you the only one able. You the only one capable to help them, you know, get through this rough patch or over whatever hurdle has manifested or will manifest in their life in September. Wow, that's great. Now that's really honoring Leo. That's honoring Leo in a strange way, but it's honoring. It's honoring. It's nice to know that Leos have somebody, you know, that you standing so fabulous. And again, when I read, I'm reading for, yes, Leo, sun, moon, and rising, but I'm also reading for an aspect that is or can be present in each of us. That there's somebody that if you such a, you know, well-rounded person, full of integrity, skilled, know-how, talented, ain't afraid to stand up and be yourself, you know, and pull your weight and be so, you know, do fabulous stuff that Leos do. That there is someone that's always been in your life that rather than try to, you know, to literally tear you down, they left out of your life to let you shine. That's some deep stuff to me. That was a good one. To let you shine. Rather than becoming an enemy or a hater or somebody that tried to destroy you or something. You know? But on the other hand now, look, you ain't heard this from me. Some folks had to try to destroy Leo. And they couldn't do it because Leo was just that fabulous. And so then they went away. Oh my glasses. I like Leos. Oh my gosh. You say good stay in class. I am. She's teaching me a lot. I am proud of you. Thank you. Monday, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Atlanta time. Great class today. Didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, no, you don't interrupt. It's Monday and Wednesday. I gotta remember, but it came up. The reason why I ended up in the class, not that I remember, it lit up. Even though you keep telling me, it did the suggestion thing. And so I went and sat in class and was quiet. And learning more and more. My thing is, let me turn this off because later on, people that haven't set in and get confused. This is part of my just basic Aquarius conversation, y'all. While shuffle cards and prepare for Virgo. Yeah, this is what I am confused about, or not clear on. I guess not clear on it. It's like ADOS. It's supposed to be national, isn't it? Or, for that, global. But I guess what I planned to do the other day when I listened to Miss Yvette, I was going to Google and see if anything came up to see if it was an ADOS chapter in my area. Because I need to be an active member. I'm going to tell you, as a Black person, I'm gonna say there is an ADOS chapter. Okay, I mean Detroit chapter. Okay, I think that's the part that's missing as far as ADOS growth, is making it known that every state and every major city has a chapter there, and to be able to be active in it, to be able to be active in it once a month at least. So if a person has to travel, they can, travel. I think ADOS could also be beneficial to the people by helping to educate Black people about politics. Like me, I tell y'all about my education. Even though I got a pretty good education, I'm still not knowledgeable when it's in politics. I haven't sat and studied politics by myself. And they teach you so much in school, depending on what you take. And all I can think about, these presidential candidates, I compare it to, I was talking about all the guest lists in that Henry Ford painting, and how I researched each one of those lives and went down through their family's life. I think that's what I have to do every single campaign for every single candidate. Now I've done that a few times, and it was quite consuming for one person. And in reality, do we expect people with primary focus on Black focus, ADOS is about what? African descendants of slaves. I'm getting it. I'm on my way. I'm gonna get there. American descendants of slavery. Okay, you ahead of me. It's not global because it stands for American descent. Okay, bought here. Okay, yeah, so it's national. Okay, so it's a chapter in every state, or at least it should be, that a person can tap into. Our classes is called ADOS, Political Education. Okay, that's the main point of weekly classes, political education. Okay. But is it something, I'm going to look it up. Something. Okay. Yeah, okay. Burning time. That election is right around the block. I can feel it in my bones. The fall is coming in early. And thank you for staying on me. I'm there now. I'm involved. But I need to be involved. What I'm saying, I need to be involved in my, my immediate environment, real time. People create chapters on their own, state by state. And I was wondering that as well. That's not something I can afford to do. I'm not in that position at all. But definitely could do some volunteer work to help, build up and strengthen a chapter. That's all I can bring to the table. But I'm going to search that out. That's what I'm going to do. Probably look for that information about the chapter in my area and try to touch base with some folks here. Because I need to know when 80 say move, which way we moving. Educate me, make it make sense to me, and then tell me which way we got to move. So we can take flight and go ahead and, do what we got to do. Snap one of my cards. Alright. Oh, I ain't put the name in. Well, Virgo, you got a card that jumped out at some point in time, so we're going to take that one first. Ooh, where my thing at? Why? Oh. I got to turn it back on, y'all. Can I turn it off and still do that? Okay. Virgo. American descendants. You say. The move is Democratic down ballot. What? But voting on local issues. Now, is Democratic down ballot? How is that the case? I can't make this a political discussion. I'm gonna have to talk to you another time doing an Aquarius rant. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, so ring the bell thing, whatever you gotta do. So whenever I go live for a rant, you come over here and talk to me and educate me. Alright. Oh, my earring. Alright, Virgo. We about to get started as soon as I tend to this detail right here. Where am I? Oh, didn't nobody respond when I said I'm hungry? It is. Nobody responded. Nobody cared. It's 8:04. Ooh, I'm about to turn into a gremlin if I don't eat. It's 8 o'clock. They didn't even answer the phone. I don't know. I'm about to turn into a gremlin, not a gremlin. What are those things called? I think I just got pushed to voicemail. We've been given our vote for free, autopilot, right? I know I did it many years when I first started voting. I really didn't know what I was doing. Oh, I'm going to have to get up, act fool. I'm going to have to act fool. I was pushed to voice. I am just traumatized right now. Ain't no way, ain't no way. Okay, Virgo, I'm sorry. Your first card is the 7 of Cups. And they ain't answering the phone. I got a bag of potatoes all the way over there. I can't believe they're not answering the phone. If I stand up, okay. 1, 2, I love the Aquarius rant, so much information. Well, thank you, 1, 2. I didn't even know you were still in the room, 1, 2. You be hanging in the cut all quiet. I'm telling you, I'm hungry. I ate a half a sandwich at about 2 or 3 o'clock. Now I'm hungry. I haven't been real hungry today. I just ate that popcorn, but now I'm hungry. It's on the popping now. Y'all about to see me change and transform here. And today is the weekend. It's Saturday, isn't it? It's Saturday. Okay. I'm so much smarter and confident since Ado's studies 3 years ago. Very good. That's what it was supposed to do. Empower you and inform you. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. I don't know. I don't know what I'm about to eat. I'm so hungry. And I got the worst phone. Hello? What are you doing? Hold on. I was kind of fat. Couldn't get my arms around myself. But what, Malik gone? Oh, because I am so hungry. I am hungry. What are you going to do about it? Aren't you hungry? Have you eaten today? A Hot Pocket? Where you get a Hot Pocket from? And you went there to buy a Hot Pocket. I don't want no doggone fruit. I'm not a fruitarian. At least not today. I'm hungry. Can you get us something? I'm hungry. I'm ready to fight. I'm about to start crying in about 2 seconds. It just hit me. Huh? What? I'm traumatized. I saw it. But he gone. How long he gonna be gone? What can I have at this time? I can't. I'm live. I need you to come do it. Come sit here and do it. Yes. Huh? What do you have on your phone then? Oh, man. We're hit. Wait a minute. So I gotta remember I'm on live, and I can't stay talking too long because I forget I'm on live. Y'all see me do something real crazy. Oh man, I'm so hungry, like for real. Well, I don't know what to order. Is Kirby's still open? Can you do the Kirby's thing? Give me a coney dog, extra onion and mustard, huh? What do you mean how? Come get my phone and use it. Oh Lord, have mercy. Ask Lily to do it. I'm hungry. I got. I don't know if y'all caught that or not. I'm gonna let it go. Y'all know. Y'all see if you caught it. Hello? She hung up on me. Oh no, this is not gonna work. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I can't play, y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. Hopefully y'all can't see this. I'm about to see. Okay, well, let me see, Virgo. I can start maybe talking about your first card, which is the seven of cups. And so it immediately points us to your partnerships and I want to say, see, the seven of cups suggests that you have choices or options to what you want to connect with, like a lot of suitors or potential dates, or a lot of job options, or you got a lot of people. It's like example, a person that comes from a real big family. Oh, you ain't got to talk to your sister because you got this sister over here to talk to. Well, you ain't got to talk to this sister because you got this brother over here. You know, and so it's like having all these options available to you. And the Seven of Cups talks about, come on in, why you select or whom you select and why.
Find out.
You got it?
That's one.
The coney dogs, extra onion and mustard, French fries, and I need something to drink. Ain't even nothing here to drink.
No,
okay, I want two hot dogs, a French fry, and a Coke. And I'll be happy. If it's at all possible, it may be too late. It might be too late, Rue. Let me know. I'm gonna start getting sick. So, these partnerships. Why do you select whom you select or what you select? Why do like certain fated encounters come into your life? The particulars of that, you know, and a lot of those things we aren't quite clear of or aware of why they happen. Let me see if I can clarify. Every now and then, a single person meets someone that they think is that the one. Why did that particular person come into your life? What was it? What was it in you that magnetized them into your life? And why, out of all the people you meet, was that the person that you decided to engage in, you know, for the long haul? That kind of thing. You say, are we done with Taurus reading? Yeah, I've been there, Taurus. Namaste and love from India. Oh, welcome from India. For all you beautiful people, my soul family. Oh, we are soul family. I feel so cared for right now. Thank you. You said, never had Kirby's. I see the commercials all the time. Kirby's is the best. Kirby's has the great hot dogs with the skin casing on them, and they snap if they cook just right when you bite them. The best. And they also had the best lemon rice soup. I don't eat nothing else from Kirby's. French fries is basic. You know, but the hot dogs off the chain. So okay. So Virgo, that's what the first card, Seven of Cups, talks about. That reason why you choose who you choose out of all the people you know. Why that some specific people or significant people come into your life. That reason. I don't know what that reason may be. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Somebody loves you, baby. Queen of Cups says to me. Immediately, I feel like somebody loves you. The Queen of Cups does not represent an earthly energy to me right now. I feel like it's the vast love of the universe. Really. It's like I feel like God, all, universe, however you like to label this supreme being, it is acknowledging in this reading, no matter what you go through, Virgo, or the aspect of each of us that is like equivalent to the Virgo energy, no matter what you go through, even no matter what you choose, or you think you choose it, the Queen of Cups represents this motherly energy. It's saying, I see you. I know what you need. I'm listening. I feel you. I care. I see you. This is what I feel of this Queen of Cups energy is saying. And it's saying, because I, God, all, universe, however you like to label it, know you. Oh, and when I was at church, it says something like this in the Bible. It says, I know the number of hairs on your head. Where that scripture? I got to go to the Bible on you, Virgo. Because this is the energy I'm picking up. Whew, I must be a live antenna. I ain't HR pure. I'm half pure today. Open antenna. I got to go by Bible. It says, nose. Oh, there it was. Knows the hair on your head. Let me see. What's that? Virgo. Oh man, I have to read it. But okay, I know I'm starting in the middle, and I'm reading Luke. I ain't trying to convert nobody, but this is the energy that I got. I felt very like it was a very spiritual message to Virgo. And it led me to think of the scripture. And the scripture is Luke in the King James Version Bible, or something equivalent. It's Luke chapter 12, verse 6 through 8 is what I'll read, with the emphasis on chapter 7. Here go this computer acting a fool. Anyway, let me read. It says, "Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies? Yet not one of them is forgotten by God. And even the very hairs on your head, Virgo, are all numbered. So do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows." I'm going to keep reading. I don't know what's going to say. "I tell you, everyone who confesses..." Okay. I'm stopping because I don't want to read that part. I'm a pick and choose. Cherry pick what I'm going to read in that Bible. But anyway, it's just really saying, I want to show you the cards again. I'm alive, open wire. You got the 70 cups. You think you got choices. So maybe you do got choices, Virgo. Remember, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and the aspect of each one of us. So you got some choices, or at least you think you got some choices. You got them fated encounters, them predestined affairs, all that kind of stuff you got going on, Virgo. And it's this, again, it's the Queen of Cups, is that godly energy, or the divine energy, speaking of Virgo, saying, so I know you. I know you. I know the numbers of hairs on your head, Virgo. I know what you want, and you have not been forgotten. Even if you go through some challenging times, I got you. I got you. And I just really feel like that. I forgot what I was going to say, but I got you. It's I feel like it's very poetic. Oh, wow. Every now and then I get to the point I might be about to be a tearjerker. I feel, and I don't feel this way, y'all, personally, but I feel like this message is saying, I got you swallowed. You're never alone. Like even it's a little poem I heard back in the day about walking along the beach, and person say, I looked down and I only seen one set of footsteps, and it say, Jesus said that's because I was carrying you. And I'm not promoting Jesus or nothing but like that, but I'm saying there seems to be a divine energy that does have an interest in your well-being, Virgo. And even when you think you're going through the most horrific times and you don't think you're going to be able to survive them, it is saying don't grow weary. Understand that there is something that knows. Oh, I know what it was. I saw. So it was saying every encounter you have, every choice you make, I'm giving you, not me, divinity, I'm giving you what you need in a moment to help you be strong, to encourage you, to build you up. I know, that's what about reading a scripture. I know exactly what you need. I hope that made sense. If I know the number of hairs on your head, don't you think I know what you need to carry you through? You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard or challenging it is, I know. So every relationship you've had, I allowed to make you strong, Virgo. For every job you lost, every time your lights or gas or water was threatened to be cut off, I allowed you to go through that scenario so it can make you stronger, wiser, those kind of things. That's the energy I'm getting. That's deep. The next card is the 6 of Swords in reverse, pointing back to the 5 of Swords. Wow. And immediately I feel like grief. The grief that Virgo suffered when Virgo went through some of their scenarios in their life. The sadness, the hurt, the wounding, feeling ostracized, socially by others. Other times there were, partnerships, associations, connections, interactions that Virgo wouldn't leave. No matter how turbulent the scenario may have gotten, no matter how challenging it was gotten, there were other scenarios that Virgo wouldn't leave. You know, and so the six of swords pointing back to the five of swords is talking about, you know, how Virgos have dealt with their um you know, again, the various scenarios they've been had to live through in a life, and how it had this emotional impact on them. You know, uh, it's like saying, Virgo, you couldn't see the spiritual side. And I know that sounds so religious, y'all, but that's truly the message that I'm getting. That when we walk through, in the Bible, the valley of the shadow of death, you know, we get weary, we get sad, we get depressed. Some people get suicidal. Some people move to kill themselves. It's saying even when you walking, I'm getting religious, through these storms, I am with you. It's just the depth of the training that an individual, namely Virgo, needs at any given time to what help you become stronger, more enduring, more spiritual. Knowing that again, it's like I'm seeing that image of when the person say they walking along the beach and they only seen one set of footprints when was carrying them. It's like that it has been something. You know, I guess you can like look back at if you ever had any really challenging time and you didn't think you was gonna get through it, like the death of somebody, you didn't think you was gonna get through it, but now that you're on the other side, it's not so devastating. You know what I'm saying? It's that development right there that happened. It don't hurt as bad anymore. You can talk about the person now. You can laugh about, you know, the different discrepancies or whatever. But at one point in time, there wasn't this time and place to do that in your life. You were very vulnerable and sensitive and fragile. You were real fragile. And so, what am I saying? Because I got so excited about the energy. It's saying, Virgo, in the month of September, understand that no matter what you have gone through, you are going through, or what you may go through in the future, understand it's like it's been divinely inspired to cultivate you. I know that's hard to accept when you're going through something, and I think it's really hard for people to accept that because we only think physically. And it's not just talking about your physical development. It's talking about your spiritual development. You know, spiritual development. And so it almost seems like in the month of September's Virgos, you might get a sneak peek or preview of being aware that there is like something greater guiding you or training you. You get a sneak peek of that. I don't even know how to make that make sense. You know, I don't even know how to make it make sense. That it's literally like your life, your lesson, your spiritual lesson is predestined for you. It's especially tailor-made for you and your soul in particular to get you where you got to be on a soul level, not just in the physical. It has to do with the physical too, but we come out with a lot of bumps and bruises in the physical, but it's about your spiritual self, your soul development. Hopefully that made sense. I know that was long drawn out. I get so emotional sometimes. Oh, the baby's asleep. Okay, y'all, I'm about to move on. Oh, did it ever happen? See, I wonder, did my after Virgo is Libra. Okay. I guess I don't know if I'm gonna be eating tonight or what. This is shit. That's the whole day go pass. I let the whole day go past procrastinating. Right. Whole day gonna pass. Sat here procrastinating. Because what did I do earlier? Not a thing. Not much nothing. Oh, I was up at 5 o'clock this morning binge watching Netflix. Slept late. Libra, 4 of Wands. The Libra gang. 4 of Wands. The foundation of your energy level. The foundation is can you keep yourself inspired in some ways? In other ways, it's literally your foundation of your energy, like your diet, eating healthy, things like that. It's like your health is your wealth. Your happiness is you got to put work into your happiness. It's like your foundation. What is it? You lay the foundation. Or sometimes, you got to relay the foundation. And I say, for some Libras, in the course of your life, it may be required, it may be beneficial to you to relay the foundation, your emotional foundation. Some Libras may have come up, in homes or families that may have been challenging. Everything from domestic violence, rape, all kind of crazy stuff that happens, in people's lives. And your foundation may be damaged. And it's saying, hey, see to that. See to that. Because from that, everything, comes out of it. It comes out of it. Like the basis of health. Everything comes out your, foundation. As far as your health and diet. We all know this. This is common, and common knowledge. And so this 4 of Wands is talking about that, and then it's talking about the energy and the force that you move forward through the remainder of your life with that foundation, with that sense of either in emotional security or turmoil, and then you moving from that energy. Oh, here go this camera again. I'll clear back up. Or health, you moving from that energy, energetic foundation, whatever it may be. Who's that? Where are you today? Libra is the question. The next card is the Page of Swords in reverse. It's like some people may not want to see the truth. Just really immature about things and other things. I say that because we know more truth now than we have in a long time in the history of humanity. We know, example, a good diet, a good lifestyle can lead to a longer life. A good lifestyle and a good diet keep your weight down, meaning you can run. So we know these things. We know, oh God, here go this camera again. Is it going to straighten out on its own? Probably not. It's gotten very sensitive. My camera's gotten very sensitive. It's just that we know so much now. But even though we know that, brushing your teeth, maybe you don't want to use fluoride toothpaste based on what we know, but brushing your teeth can help you have your teeth throughout your whole life and not have to get them pulled. We know that now. But even though we know that, we still go do what? Like I do, go buy toothpaste with fluoride in it. We know that eating too much candy could, cause your teeth to rot. Even though we know that, we eat too much candy. We know on the side of the cigarettes, I mean, the Surgeon General says it can lead to cancer, but still to pay, We know that it's a debate going on about marijuana. Some saying, hey, you ain't supposed to misuse it, overuse it, and others say, yeah, I'm going to use it, and they do. Even though they know you're not supposed to overuse nothing. But we do. You get what I'm saying? And so it's really talking about that, Libra. What is it? What is it? That you're overusing. What is it? Now, number one, it got you looking at your beginnings, your foundation, your energetic foundation, because it's like, what force do you have? Like, what kind of force or energy are you riding with? What's your inspiration? What's your boost? And then, what is you messing around with, Libra? What is you into? Energy foundation boosting you into something you don't want to let go of. Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card of beliefs and philosophies and not being able to uphold them. Pointing back to the Eight of Pentacles, working so hard. What are you into, Libra? What is it? Indulgence. I mean, it's indulgence. Indulgence. Your partnership with indulgence. Okay, how can I say this? You are, or you pursue your lust, Libra. This is an aspect of each of us. You pursue your lust. Whether that lust is food, a man, a woman, drugs, stardom, I don't know, popularity, I don't know what it could be. But you pursue that passion. And it is a physical, and it meant that what you pursue, you end up pursuing because of who you have come to be in the course of your life. Now you want to get complicated with some stuff. Okay. And best way I can give it, maybe an example. Take a person that may, we say, come from a family where they may have suffered some forms of abuse, maybe, what do you call it, verbal abuse, maybe they were abandoned. Over time, they grew up, they may have low self-esteem, and they are hungry to be accepted, to be loved, to be protected, to be longed for, that kind of energy. And so they end up meeting somebody and they can't let it go because that person knew how to give them some flowers and compliment them and buy them nice things. But that person also does what? Gaslights them. It's somewhat of has a narcissistic personality, snappy in and out on them. You know what I'm saying? And they don't let go. That person just keeps on in that relationship because it offered them a glimpse of what they have come to feel like they need. This is complicated. Like, Spirit, I ain't that advanced now. Come on now. Bring it out, not you. So, you believe you need. And so you keep working at something. Working at something, Libra, over and over again, that ain't gonna work. I wish I could remember what Aries was. It ain't gonna work. You are feeding something from the past. The belief you have formed around what you feel like you need, that you're holding on to, that you won't let go of, is a false belief. It's a distorted belief. It's something you've made up. And it's like lying to yourself. Libra, you're lying to yourself about something in the month of September. You don't want to let go. So it's like you're making excuses to keep something in your life that, in your right mind, you wouldn't. This is real weird to me. After the other readings, this is real weird, y'all. See, I could tie the other ones in our current situation. As far as the pandemic and everything. But this, this Two of Cups comes back up. Attach it to what you need. So Libra, this thing that you won't let go of, you're attached to it, Two of Cups, because it's something that you feel like you need, that you think can bring you some emotional support and security. And or Two of Cups, this something or someone is something that you have attached to because it's necessary. Remember, going back to, who was that, Virgo, where this spirit said, I love you, I'm walking with you, I know what you want, I'm giving you what you need, even if it's hard times. We dropped it to a hard time, one of the challenges that people have. In this case, our representative is what? Libras. Or person that's dealing with this Libra energy. Holding on to something you're supposed to let go of. You should let go of. So it almost seems like it's talking about a wound that is developed over time. It's a compounded wound. It's something that you didn't see to. Maybe you didn't have a family that helped you saw to it when you were early, younger. Then you got older and you still didn't have the consciousness to go get some help and uproot the wound or attend to the foundation. No, you kept going on. So that depends on how old you are as a Libra, what level you on. But it's that initial wound. Let me see if I can go back to. Remember, we know now that it's important to brush your teeth. So let's say a Libra comes up born and they're never trained to brush their teeth. They may only start brushing their teeth when they about 5, maybe here and there. They lose their baby teeth, new teeth come in. They starting to be additionally educated, but their primary, their foundation was not to brush their teeth. They lived 5 years of their life. Parents never told them to brush their teeth, never took them to the face bowl, little teeth rotten, yada yada. But by the time the baby start getting his second set of teeth, now it's time to go to the dentist because you're getting ready to go to school. So the dentist talking about brushing your teeth. Let me see what I'm at. The dentist talking about brushing teeth. They give you a little sample of toothpaste and a toothbrush, and you're going to school and your friends talking about it, and everybody's breath fresh. You talk about it in class, that hygiene. So now you know. Okay. But even though you start knowing, like a habit has been formed for this Libra. And so most days this kid get up, go straight to school, don't even brush their teeth. They let teeth, they grown up teeth, adult teeth now right now. Even though they know. It's popular, all the peers do it. So then this Libra, well, they got attached to something. They attached to, in high school, going to the dentist, because now it's real popular, they more conscious. They connect to an issue. Those Two of Cups. And that issue is that now they got what they call gingivitis. I'm trying to give you an example. And so since they got gingivitis, now they, kind of, people at high school don't want to mess with them. And they find out the only way to get rid of the gingivitis is to have their teeth pulled when they're in high school. You know. And so that initial belief that was formulated over this Libra, you know, person's, our example of a Libra person, that belief right there, that formed, that they didn't have to brush their teeth every day and practice good, was a high dental hygiene. I don't know how to put this one in. And anyway, has led to that person's, you know, current reality in our example. You know better, but you don't do better. You know, it's some changes you need to make, Libra. But you just keep upholding this bad behavior. I'm confused. I almost had it. That's a lot. I almost had it, but hold on, y'all. So you keep upholding this bad behavior because you want it. You want to do it. It's like the norm to you. I mean, an example, I guess, could be a person that shop a lot and try to, you know, make it make sense during this time period you move through. A person that shops a whole lot, you know, you gotta stop. You know, you're on a budget. You know, you're only getting so much, earning so much, or you only got so much unemployment or a stimulus or whatever you got going on. You only got so much left in your savings, and you know you're supposed to stop. You're supposed to be on this budget, and you can't stop. You know, you can't stop. You won't let it go. You keep obsessively doing the same thing over and over again. You won't let it go, even though it's detrimental to your well-being or your health. This is, I know I done went on and on trying to figure out how to talk about it. That's a way to look at it. And so in September, you're going through that still in the month of September. You know, it took me so long to even try to figure out an example. I forgot what I was supposed to say. One more card. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Yep, ain't nothing different gonna happen. It's on you. It's on you, Libra. I forgot it was something else I was supposed to say. Maybe I'll think of it later. It's on you, Libra, if you wanted to change. I mean, I'm seeing different examples. If that example, the Libra person with the teeth, want to change, you know, so, number one, they change their social life. Then you got to play by the rules. You got to understand what the rules are, what you do, and you got to play by it. You know, everybody likes sparkly white teeth. What do you need to do to have sparkly white teeth? The other example is, you know, if you're a person that likes to shop, but you understand that you no longer working, you receiving unemployment now. It's like breaking a habit or something, trying to break a habit in the month of September, but it's not going well for quite a few Libras. It's not going well. I don't know if it's a person, a thing, a place, like you are entangled with, you're entranced with it, and it's there because you need it to teach you a lesson. That's the complication. This is so physical. It's so physical. It's so indulgent, which makes sense because Libra is ruled by Venus. It's so indulgent, but it also has the spiritual implication that the reason why you're dealing with this hard time or this challenge or confronted with this transformation is because it got to do with your spirit. Ultimately, your spirit, your soul. I'm sorry, your soul. Ultimately. But it ain't going well for you in the spirit because you want to indulge. This is what you learned to do. You know, and old habits die hard. Old habits die hard even when it's detrimental to you. It ain't nothing gonna change. I kind of feel like some Libras sitting back in the cut praying in September, please let me stop spending. Please let me stop. I don't even know if QVC on TV still, you know, QVC or Amazon, let me stop, you know, begging yourself to stop. You won't. It seems like it's about self-control. It is. Like, keeping with that example, it's about self-control. But it's also about this advancement. Like some type of spiritual advancement that, like, is awaiting many Libras. The ability to, like, to identify that foundational weakness and go back there and deal with that. That's one. And the other thing is to be able to, again, have self-control and don't be obsessing over something that's detrimental to you. It's understanding why the detriment is so that you indulge in, knowing how to fight with willpower. And the best example I give is, the best one is the person that likes to shop a lot. I mean, there are people that are obsessed with shopping, obviously to an extreme, and it's like that. Even if it's detrimental to you, that's to say you won't have the money for a bill later on. You know, no job in sight, minimal hours for a while, going into maybe holidays, if a person celebrate holidays, don't know, you know, just the uncertainty surrounding our reality now, and you can't stop shopping. You might need some, or you can't stop gambling. That's a good one. Gambling. Ooh, we got some Libras out here. Y'all leave a comment below. Are you Libra with a gambling habit? And things ain't you not as financially secure possibly as you were before all of this started. And the gambling is the issue. So I don't know if I made that make sense. But you better find out why you gambling so hard. What is the void you trying to fill? Oh, freaking fragging farts. I didn't cuss. Oh, hell to the no. Okay, now. Okay. Oh, crap. What's after Libra? Okay. Hello? Look, I'm still doing what I'm doing. You know, I'm still busy. I thought, I wasn't sure if that was you or not. I am doing what I'm doing. Goodbye. Did I do that? Who I was just talking to? Libra. Throwing me all off. Sorry, y'all. Antonio Moore, American Descendants of Slavery Teachers, YouTube, Tone Talks, put Bill on. He pops up random weekly. Oh, okay. Put the bell on, and it'll notify me because he pop up randomly. Okay, got that. Thank you. Lost my mom 2 years ago. Still miss her. Dealt with toxic, abusive father and sis. Now, finally, I'm staying alone, praying for a job and good marriage. Pray for me. It is so. It is so. You're so down to earth and gracious. Thank you. And giving, so I really feel so connected to you. Oh, thank you very much. Earth angel. One angel recognizes another angel. I think we are so similar with being simple and so selfless souls. Feel a sister connect to you. Thank you. Hey, I want to do a live. Oh Lord, they about to start turning up. I can't take no more. I can't. I think about. I know this is not an Aquarius rant, but I think about my life and I look at people and the options or the opportunities that I had that I didn't take, and I didn't take some opportunities. I dipped my baby toe in something, but I never really, fully submerged myself in certain things. But I wonder who I would be now if I was still alive. Who would I be? I mean, and I say that because I look at people and their energy and just how they live their life, and it's just seem really thoughtless and reckless and things like that. I'm gonna have to do an Aquarius rant because I want to talk about a spirit I talked about back in October. Yeah, I think it was September last year, and I told y'all about my imaginary childhood friend, and how when I woke up and she was there, I knew it was about to happen. And I told you what was about to happen. I had experienced it multiple times, many times before in my life, and I knew what it was, the potential was. And because I know, don't nobody know what I'm talking about except for those that watch that live, and it actually the live is private now, so I might go make it public. And the name of it was an Aquarius rant, and I don't remember the name of it. I just know I talked about my childhood imaginary friend and what she foretold of. Anywho, I bring that up because I talk about the power of money in that video, and it's time to start talking about the power of money again, and then the absence of money and the spirit that it brings. Because I gotta do another one. Yep. Oh, I get food. Turn up. How did that happen that quick?
Mine was about 40 minutes.
That was 40 minutes. Uh-oh.
And Kirby's is closer to Leo's.
Oh, God.
Oh, you don't like it?
I don't know. I'm eating.
I don't know.
I don't have a mouth set for Kirby. Hello. Can I please have a fork? Mm-hmm. If somebody loves me, I have a fork. Oh, perfect. Okay. We're going to see. Okay. So. Scorpio. Oh, shoot. Keep cracking the cards. Oh, wow. It's going to tell me the amount. Thanks so much, because I just got really, really hungry. I probably can't finish this live. Leaving so many things undone. It's not like me. Okay, Scorpio. Alright. I'm going to pull one card for everybody else, and then I'm leaving. I got to eat, and I can't talk and eat because I'm not choking to death. Nothing. Okay. Ace of Cups, Scorpio, suggesting that you are going to connect with something or someone that you feel like you need in order to have emotional support, a support system, you know, and or it is fated for you to meet with or interact with something in particular for your spiritual development and growth. The next card is the Three of Wands. It's in reverse, pointing back to the Two of Wands. It's somehow making a choice about what aims or passions and or desires that you personally want to pursue. Oh, my fingernails are horrible. But the Three of Wands say you just can't get there. You can't get there. So what does that suggest to me? Right now, the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse suggest like fated encounters or fated experience, things that are scheduled. Whoo! As I read for this reading, I'm really starting to feel like we are, when I say we, I'm talking about collectively, moving into more spiritual times, like it's amped up for real. Because this is saying, hey, Scorpio, I know you keeping with your model desire to pursue certain aims and passions. There's certain things that I know that you prefer. That's your interest. I know, not me. Something more greater than us, more aware, knowledgeable. I don't know, God, universe, all have you like to label it. It says it knows that you have your own interests. You have your own desires that you want to pursue. But it don't matter. It's time to move forward and connect to what I, universe, God, all say you need to connect to get you where you need to be. The next card, and you need to be happy. You need to be happy. You need to be emotionally fulfilled and satisfied. You need to have hope. You know what I'm saying? That's deep. What I see for again is very, very, see, like we moving into some real spiritual, amplified spiritual experiences. We on another level. We on another plane now. It's saying, hey, Scorpio, remember Scorpio, your motto is I desire. So it almost seems like in the physical, the majority of Scorpios are very, what's the word, carnal? Seeking, pursuing those desires, trying to fulfill the void, the emptiness that many humans have. Because we don't know who we are, we don't know where we come from, we don't know who our God is, you know, those kind of big things, them voids, you know. And so we go out and we, you know, pursue our desires, whatever they are, love, sex, money, rock and roll, whatever we get into, to try to not look at those things that are unanswered, that many times haunt people. It's saying, I know you do all this chasing because you're trying to, you know, not have to look at these type of concerns or acknowledge these type of concerns, but you not getting there and be close to being happy. This is deep. This is deep. Wow, this is deep. Hey, you know, closer, Scorpio. And those, of course, possesses of Scorpio energy, you know, closer to being happy. You have all these, you have the need to be emotionally secure and stable, to know that you are loved, to sort of make all this make sense. I know you got that. You obsess over it. It's unspoken. It's like suppressed or something. But you know, it's like you know you can have it. You know you can have the answer. You know you can have it. Now, mind y'all this right here for real. This is real. I gotta be perfectly honest with y'all. And I done talked to y'all a few times about my life and my upbringing. I'm not a real spiritual person. I know many times when I get to talking and preaching, it seems like that. That's from everything I learned and all the filters, and I stick everything in where it fit in. So I'm doing the same here. Now, I'm a person, my Scorpio energy, which represents a person's, in astrology, a person's emotional state, I'm gonna say. It's emotional. It's in a person's emotional state before and after outside stimulus impact upon them or demand. Meaning, Scorpio, I've been hurt, I've been backstabbed, I did all these kind of things, and I personally can never say. Well, I can't say never. I'm trying to make this make sense. I can't personally say that I've never been ministered to by something greater than myself. That's why I believe that there's something greater. I feel like I don't hold on to my appreciation of it when it does it. I'm just happy to be out the scenario. And so, how can I say this? What I'm talking about, why I'm referring to me, is because I know when I be reading these cards, it sounds like I'm like a religious, zealous religious person, or I believe there's something divine outside of me. The truth of the matter is, I don't. It's like crazy because I've had the experience. I've had it. You know, you people say, well, they almost died near death experience, but I will say, you know, those are the kind of experiences I had. But later on, forget. You know, forget. I can't hold on to that passion for whatever may have interceded at a given time or saved my life. I can't hold on to my respect for it or something like that. Because what? Maybe it's too much of the suffering in the world or something like that. Or because I've had too much heartbreak. So, I'm trying to make this make sense. That here, what I'm reading right here, it sounds like there is something that is concerned with our well-being, and that is in the background, like pushing buttons or guiding our steps or ordering our steps to help us get where we gotta be physically and spiritually. I don't even know how to say it. And I just want y'all to know that it's not that these are things that I believe. I know true. But I don't have any faith in them. Not that I don't believe it. I don't have no faith in that. Or anything like that, you know. But anyway, when it comes to Scorpio, it's saying, okay, I know how you did try to fill these voids in September. You know, it is not different. You know, you constantly trying to seek these activities to fill the void that you have inside. And see, in the month of September, your interest in what you, Scorpio, schedule to fill them voids is not what you're going to be engaged in. Those ain't the meetings you're going to make. They're not the people you're going to meet. Who you're going to meet with and where you're going to go and who you're going to be engaged with has been predetermined by that which is unknown to us at this time. It's predestined. And the reason why you got to have these particular meetings, kicking with these particular people, is because ultimately I know you want to be happy. I know you want what's those, they're called existential, you have existential crisis. Those questions that lead to existential crisis. I know you want that. I know you want the answer. I know you want the wholeness. I know you want the void filled. And in order for me to get you to fill that void or to fill that void, you gotta meet this person. You gotta go this place. You gotta have this experience at this scheduled time. Does that make sense, Scorpio? So it almost seems like your calendar for the month of September has been filled up by something that's trying to fill your void, your emotional void. I don't know how to say it. Get too spiritual for me, but that's what it's saying. Okay, anyway, my food getting cold. I don't like cold corn dogs, corny dogs. What this thing called? A chili dog. I'm really interested in what the other one's gonna say, and I don't want to lose the energy. Oh my God! And so I gotta go. Look, cat. I don't think I did that right. See, I get hungry, can't even think. Oh my God! I don't have time for no mess. When I capitalize that. Okay. I mean, hopefully y'all see the little iconic people, drawn figure people, and I use the figure people to represent different responses that we had at varying circumstances and situations and demands upon us, because that's what it's going to be about in the month of September. who you with, and how you gonna respond. Okay, here we go. Sagittarius at 9, then we're at 10, 11, and 12. Okay. 10, 11, 12. Okay. The Two of Cups has returned again, but this time it's in reverse, and it talks about a detachment or separation from what you're interested, or whom you're interested in connecting with, because you need support. You need a support system. The schedules. This is the desire. The schedules. Going after, let's say 8, Scorpio. Scorpio said you're going to go to particular places, entertain particular people, da 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 da. It almost seems rushing because I'm going to eat. Sagittarius saying you, it's the initiation, the urge, the desire to move forward and to connect to something or someone that you feel is going to offer you the emotional support and stability that you need in life to feel secure, grounded, and stable, and not being able to do it. Not being able to do it. So what are we talking about? Now, back in Scorpio, the difference was, number one, we was talking about, hey, you got to avoid Scorpio, you won't feel. Now, in Sagittarius is pulling back, saying, okay, it's looking at the part of the story that Scorpio had, talking about what Scorpio desired to seek after. What Scorpio desired to seek after to fill the void. So right now, we're talking about the desire a person, in this case Sagittarius, has to go out and fill that void. That right there, that part of Scorpio's story. Say that you ain't going to be able to do, but go forward and says Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's the desire to manifest something in this physical world. So we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Two of Cups in reverse. Both pointing back to the aces, which is the initiation, the onset, the urge to fill that void. It says you want to fill a spiritual cup void. You want to fill a physical cup, pentacles, whatever it is, wealth, prosperity, health. You know, you want this void filled, or you need your cup filled up, or whatever it is you need is the void that many of us have, because we don't know who we are, where we come from, etc., etc. Anywho, saying you can't go where you want to go, who you want to go with in the month of September. It is like, it's almost like, it's almost, if I ain't mistaken, almost like Scorpio. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles for Sagittarius. It talk about, because I know what you want. Again, it's the same speech, lecture. I won't take a bite. I'm scared to eat. I don't want to choke to death. I don't like eating and talking. Paranoid. That's my fear. But it talk about, when it comes to Sagittarius, it says, I know. Again, it's the same speech that Divinity gave to Scorpio. I know what you want. I know you why you go out in this world and do what you do. I know that you want to feel secure and stable in this world. I know you want to feel valued. That's why you go and do what you do. That's why you take the chances that you take. But you ain't going this time. It ain't just for Scorpio. It's for Sagittarius. And that makes a whole lot of sense. But see, I can't be long-winded because I'm hungry. I had a half a sandwich today. Oh no. French fries. I can't even call French fries either. Oh God. Okay. So anyway, Sagittarius, the same as Scorpio. It knows, and it said you ain't going to do what you want to do this September. Oh Lord, I'm typing the name coming. Translate. Oh God. I didn't make it. Why is it doing that? Okay, Cap. That's, yeah. If it's misspelled, I couldn't think right now. Mukbang. Is it called a mukbang? I will not be talking. Mm-mm. One more bite, y'all. Special feature, mukbang. I think it's called mukbang. What is that? What does that mean? I want to talk so bad, but I can't. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Capricorn. September. Your first card is hello. Marwa. Marwa. How are you? Welcome here to Canadians Fly Tarot and More. My name is Nancy. The Fool card in reverse, Capricorn. What was that sound? Said something. I hear a song playing in my head, but I'm not sure that it applies. But it's a song by Tina Marie. It's called Deja Vu with the Fool card. It seemed like in reverse. Deja Vu. I can hear it hitting the notes. Y'all know that's when I started singing right. Since I've been here before. Anyway, I'm not going to hurt your hearing tonight. So, yeah, if you have time, look for it here on YouTube. It's The artist is Tina Marie. The song is Deja Vu. The Fool card in reverse suggests to me period of deja vu. Or like you've been Capricorn, you've been down, or you've had certain life experiences over and over and over again, and never learning, like a hard-headed person, and you got to keep coming back to the same lesson over and over and over again. No, crack up. I'm just cracking up because here's the King of Cups. He came in reverse, and all I said was nutcracker. Turn that over. Maybe catch it. Anywho, the King of Cups is a representative of our water signs in or people that have the ability to connect with others. But it's like some Capricorns must be blessed with a gift of being able to connect with others. But even though they can connect with others or lead people to feel like Capricorn is connected with them, you abuse your power. It's like abusing your power. You can become emotionally withdrawn, emotionally crabby, like the 4 5 of Cancer, crabby and snappy, and Cancer, Pisces, emotionally removed or absent, or you may try to be mysterious, have a lot of secrets going on, cheating, all kind of stuff. You know, this what seems like it's going on, Capricorn, that you got. I ain't spell that right, did I? No, I did not. It's misspelled, y'all. Okay. I'm hungry and I couldn't see, so y'all get it. Capricorn. Here you go. So, you know, you've been through so many of these same scenarios and over again. Yes, the players may change. You know, the people who actually play the roles may change, but it's the same storyline over and over and over and over again. You keep doing it over and over again. I mean, charisma, charm, sensitivity, romantic. You know, it has this instinct to know what a person wants, what they need, and then emotionally shut down, isolate yourself, alienate yourself, ostracize them. This is what you do, keep doing, and you not learning with the Fool card in reverse. You just keep doing the same thing. I know I heard the Tina Marie deja vu. I've been here before. I've been here before. You've been here before so many times. All right. Here we have the Chariot card in reverse. Out of control. Out of control. Interesting. I think I understand, but what does that have to do with what's currently unfolding in our reality, shared reality? But anyway, the Chariot card is in reverse. And okay, Capricorn, you are an earth sign, but the card that came out to represent you today is a water sign. So we can say earth is your base element. You feel at home there. You feel at home making money. You feel at home working. No sweat off your back. But then the Creator gave you an additional gift that you can access at will. And that gift is to what? Was it cool next to somebody? Make them feel like it's okay. And I always said this about Capricorn. It's that 4th, 10th house dynamic. Home and family. Feeling comfortable. That's y'all back. You know, you got that. You got it at home and you got it at work. But most times the issue with Capricorn, you want to use it at work. The outside world. Caring about what somebody see you do and or achieve. Allowing your reputation and social status to outweigh the importance of home and family and nurturing and caring. Just as you've been gifted with the strength and the ability to, you know, work hard and work long, be a professional, You were equally as blessed with the gifts that keep families together. Great support, great cook, great parent, great lover, great friend, sensitive, caring, knowing how to put a person at ease. That's what you got. So you use your earthly energy and you're going to make the money. Make a name for yourself. Ain't nothing till you know sweat off your back. Then, because by default you got this opposite gift of emotional support, or those emotional gifts, you use them, but it's like you're not bearing a responsibility. They say with great gifts come great responsibility. You bear the gifts, you use the gifts, but you trying to claim no responsibility for what happened. That's not what you do at work. When you out there in the work field, the workforce, to your career, rep, social reputation, and status, you're gonna be careful because you don't want to lose your position. Because you don't want people looking at you other than the way that you presenting yourself with your work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you very careful about that. You safeguard that. You protect it. But when it comes to that emotional stuff, you be all in it, knee deep in it. And something, because it's not like your base energy, it's the default energy. You know, the base is you, the earth. Your default is the opposite. This is the sensitive stuff. Because you got this, you got that, you know. But the earth stuff is something you can rock with. You can understand that. It's the default water energy you're not understanding, Capricorn. And so that, I'm going to say, emotional swagger that you have. At some point, when people, I don't know, need it, when they want it, when they expect it, when they accept it as you, when they, acknowledge it, and when they reciprocate it back, you feel out of control. You feel totally out of control, like, oh, no. You want to reject it then. See, those are some of the responsibilities, is when you give love, you get love back. That's one of the responsibilities. When somebody make themselves vulnerable before you or to you, you're supposed to be able to trust them. But you freak out is what I'm saying. You freak the fudge out when you execute that water energy so successfully, because it's yours by default. That gift is yours by default. And the repercussions, or the return, come back to you, because you love them, they love you. Because you're a provider, they nurture you. So it's like you lose it. You totally lose control of yourself and confidence in yourself. And you've been here so many times before. Over and over and over again. You need to tell me September the same. The next card is the Emperor in reverse. September is the same. After all this time, Capricorn, September is the same. Because the Emperor, as well as the Chariot card, talk again, feeling powerless, out of control. And the Emperor talks about having a level of power and authority, the misuse of it. And it also suggests being, when you misuse power and authority, I ain't gonna read that again. I'm gonna let it go. Chariot card. That's scary. Ooh, that's scary. I'm gonna tell you what I think it is saying. then it's to Capricorn and those of us that this Capricorn energy represents. I don't know how to say that well. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. That's what the divine power is saying to you. Go ahead. It's not going to stop you. And Capricorns, y'all are repeat offenders. Every Capricorn I about know is a repeat offender. You keep doing the same dumb shit over and over. Who that? Oh, thank you, Rue. Over and over and over again. It's saying, like the word, the Wheel of Fortune. Keep doing what you're doing. Every individual that create humanity, Capricorn, this Capricorn represents Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, in an aspect of each of us. Keep staying in your lower nature. Keep doing what you're doing that you've been doing lifetime after lifetime and year after year in this reality. Keep doing it. Keep on doing it. The Creator saying, I done gave you gifts. I done gave you gifts. I done gave you gifts. And you execute them masterfully. But you don't want to accept or you get the perks for the default blessing. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. Never mastering yourself on that level when it comes to that default one. That default gift. Which in your case, Capricorn, is home, family, love, emotional depth and investment and caring about somebody that might care about you and family and home and nesting, you know, sensitivity, being a foundation, you know, emotional support system, network. It's saying keep doing what you're doing. Because, and I say that because the Wheel of Fortune puts the 10th house, the zenith, in Zodiac. And it talks about a person's career, their reputation, their status, their ambition, what they say, you know, what you do in the world as far as your social role, the influence, the impact it has on humanity overall. Keep doing what you're doing. Go ahead. And so what am I saying? I'm saying, hey, you Capricorn are doing the work that you have chosen to do, fine. You should be good at it, whatever it is. But by default, you also like the caregiver or overseer, like to back and support true cancers to make sure that there's a support system in this world for people. That's what you're supposed to do. But yet people come to you. You're able to execute all the gifts of the water and lead these people to be open and vulnerable to you, and then love you back, and you throw it away. You like devastating these people. These people are left with no emotional support system. Because you, Capricorn, I don't know how good, are failing or refusing, not failing, but refusing to do your job. They say keep doing what you're doing. It's not just Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's the aspect within each of us. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I ain't gonna read them all. That seems like a threat. Keep doing what you're doing. Over and over again. Now that makes sense. Repeat offenders. That make that dang on sense. That make a whole lot of sense. Keep doing what you're doing. Go ahead. Okay, let's see if we can dance to the rest of that then. That's Capricorn. Keep doing what you're doing. Is that right? Oh, come on, yeah. Okay. Car fell out. Oh God, no! This whole story. Oh, let's see. Aquarius soul card fan fell out. Let's see. Two of Wands. Deciding what aim, passion, and or desire to pursue. The next one is a Knight of Wands is in reverse. Won't leave out to do it. Was you talking about something, but you ain't doing it? You ain't moving forward. You don't feel inspired. You know you're supposed to be doing something. You ain't doing it. You're not feeling inspired. The next one is the Seven of Wands in reverse, pointing back to the Six of Wands. And that's the day-to-day routine and all you got to do. Meeting them. Playing hardball. Playing hardball. Okay, we have a, yeah. What? Bring them here. Mukbang. How a hot dog get down here? I get a half hot dog. They probably ate that getting cold.
Still alive? Oh my God.
What?
My petty milk. Give it to me.
Where's that?
It's in my stomach and I'm about to explode, Mom.
Oh, you gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, my pill can't.
Yeah, you had to go too. Big on you. I got big on you. Oh, biggie, biggie. That's becoming a trend. You're not trying to eat me, is it? Wow, you ready? What's in your song? You ain't even long way up. You won't sing your song. You won't sing your song. Would you stop it? Where you look for that? You see what I'm saying? Let's sing your song. Tell them you own the rights to your song. This is your granny wrote this song for you. Say, oh, apple tree, oh, apple tree. You gotta sing it like you mean it. Oh, apple tree, drop an apple down to me. Say I'm ready and I'm hungry. you use a snack apple tree? See him over there. Say, oh, apple tree. Just like Charlie Brown would. Oh, apple tree. Oh, apple tree. Won't you drop an apple down to me? I'm ready. And I'm hungry. I can use a snack. Apple tree. It's okay. See, it's fine. It's my son. My only master's chewing. See, if I want a rabbit, pop it. And I want to shake it out. Because that's my son, my Granny wrote for me. Right? Can Granny finish reading now? Okay. Alright. Aquarius. You have a whole spread of cards. And it's what it's saying. It's like you have a vision for your life. There are certain interests and fields that you like to pursue. It's quite similar to, I can't be mad at you, although you do me wrong. But it's saying, hey, you have, it's like, life has called you, and it in some way has attempted to lead you to this, like the social role you were destined to play. But even though life keeps trying to edge you on into your rightful social role, you refuse to go. You refuse to go get educated in that area. You refuse to go work for that organization, or to head that organization, or to contribute your expertise to a particular sector. You refuse to. It's like with Capricorn too. This is accumulation. I'm talking Aquarius. This is an accumulation of all the readings. It's saying, hey, you spend your time, Aquarius, doing what you want. Who was that who was saying that to you? You wanted to do. I know it told Sagittarius that, and it told Scorpio that. But it said, this, when it comes to Aquarius, it's talking about everything. See, what the Sagittarius is talking about filling a void, trying to fill that emptiness, and the things that we do to try to fill that void, that emptiness, that not knowing. For you, Aquarius, it's this more like visions of, again, what you're supposed to do. Well, like an example, Aquarius is supposed to be synonymous with humanitarian. What humanitarian means to you is not what it means to the Creator. And so you've been trying to be a humanitarian like being a Paris Hilton. But you're supposed to be a humanitarian like who fed who? I don't know. Who get out here and feed folks? House folks. Probably don't even know most of them. Probably live under the radar. Oh, apple tree. Oh, apple tree. Oh, apple tree. Won't you drop an apple down to me?
picture. I'm ready and I'm hungry. I could use a snack. Apple tree. Don't make that man face. You gonna eat when your mama come back. Are you gonna sing for them? I'm ready. Sounds so ready, out. I could just raise some heck. I'm hungry. Not right now. Is it time for, oh, ask Lil, is it time for me? If she's still in there. Shouldn't have ate what she ate. Sanitize yourself and come get your nephew. Pisces, guess what? It's your message right here. Gotta be. That's what you're doing in the life. In your future, maybe Pisces. Especially after Aquarius reading, not taking your relative position to make sure humanity okay. Be something about the future, no Pisces. You thought you was gonna play me out my bottle for my hungry. See, it ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna, it's not gonna be the whole.
No, we got like 30-something minutes.
And he made his stomach hurt time.
Okay. Boy, your mama had to release some demons.
Ooh, how did you?
Don't fight my mama.
Dang, baby. I think your stomach hurt. I think you eat too much. I think you're getting fat.
Oh, it smells butt.
Getting chocolatey. Getting fat wedding.
Why you frustrating my baby?
I'm sorry. I'll try and get him the same.
Your grandma in here frustrated the woman. It was too stinky in the bathroom. I couldn't take it. Now, how I'm supposed to open the door? Look at this. What you waiting for?
Where's your foot?
Ooh.
She's like waiting to make it get out. Where the rest of them at?
Right here behind their mama. Okay, fat boy.
They everywhere.
You mommy feeds you.
Okay. Anyway, Aquarius. Universe, God or universe, how you like to label it, said, you messed around like Capricorn. You got a mission. Life is trying to get you to go there, get that training, do that, volunteer there, work with this, because you got particular work to do to make sure, humanity gets where it got to be, healing, all kind of stuff. But we need you as witnesses, whistleblowers. I don't know what position life is trying to get you in, or God is trying to put you in. It might be to be a whistleblower. You know what I'm saying? You ain't there. You're not there. And humanity has a level of responsibility. See, Aquarius represents each individual that creates humanity at any given time. And so it's saying humanity, some people are not in the position they are supposed to be, and therefore playing the roles they're supposed to play, because the people that create humanity, like an example, you honoring the wrong thing. You honor the wrong thing. So you're putting people in leadership that shouldn't be in leadership. because you're on the wrong thing. An example. I'm gonna give you an example. Prime example. Cardi B talking to Biden, putting people in the wrong roles, and you know you are. That's the obvious one. Or Kanye West with Donald Trump. Some things are really obvious. In humanity, this is where you are falling short as you're allowing it to go. So what's happening? People not getting in their rightful positions to get everything on track. That's on y'all. Like I said to Capricorn, oh wait, keep on. Keep on. Alright, Pisces, last one. Thank y'all for coming here to Canadian Fly Tarot and more, and allow me to read the tarot cards for you to get a sneak preview about what's going to happen in September for each one of us. All of us. And yes, babies are a blessing. You take your little cell phone out here if you think I'm gonna feed him and change his diaper. Wrong one. Wrong granny. Wrong granny. Hi, KK. How are you? Oh, excited because it's oh, fell out. That's hi, Nancy. Thank you. Two of Cups again. It's about partnerships and connect. It was Two of Cups in reverse. Not being able to move forward and connect to what you need to connect to, or feel like you need in order to feel emotionally support, to gain emotional support that you feel like you need. Ultimately, I think we're not just talking about the earthly, worldly support of having people around us or the right organizations to back us when we need backing to keep everything balanced and just. We are also talking about the spiritual attachments to what we need. The heavenly host and choirs, or however it is set up for real, that thing that really ministers to you and helps you along your way to help you, you know. See, I don't want to go, I'm trying to talk fast on E. Consciousness. You will be absorbed back into the awe, into the consciousness. You will be within the flow of the river with the consciousness that you resonate with when you're no longer in this body. Try to say it like that, yeah. Yeah. You know? So, yes, it's dark. It's like a big river. Try to get it. A big river. Some parts of the river are very shallow. And I didn't cuss. Very shallow. Others are in comparison to the rest of the river. And other parts of the rivers run deep. And some are extremely muddy. Along the sandy beaches, it might be clear. So what am I talking about? I don't know, because I'm trying to shortcut. I'm supposed to say shortcut. Anyway, when you're not in this body no more, you return to the all. You resort back up into the all. You think of the all as an ocean, and we are one of the drops of water that return to the ocean. And I always talk about the wave, which is something else I hear everybody saying here about riding the wave. I know I ain't gonna get started. Wave. Based on your level of consciousness, you gotta follow me talking about consciousness. You will join the wave of consciousness that resonates with your soul. If your soul is dark and deep, it's okay. It joins back with the river when it's released from this body. It joins the wave in the dark and mucky and deep waters that the ocean will pass. But if you get a heart light as a feather, whatever it is, when you leave this body, you evacuate this body, you join the river back, you may be along the bank of the river where the water is clear and you can see the rocks and the sand and the shells, that kind of thing. So why am I talking about this? Because I forget, what's this is I don't know. Ace of Cups say, well, talking about wanting to connect, but they also talk about spirituality, intuition, not being able to go where you want to go. Pisces. Okay. Anyway, Let me see, because I forgot. The Six of Wands in reverse, pointing back to the Five of Wands. A bunch of chaos and conflict, being around real messy people, and really not getting what needs to be done. It played back into Aquarius to say you ain't taking on your social role, doing what you're supposed to do. People all in the wrong roles. And then here we have connecting, and what was it? Exchange of energy. An exchange of energy with people that can't give back to you. In the month of September, Pisces, the focus is on people that you keep company with, that you pour a lot into, or you waste a lot of time, energy, and effort, and they have nothing to pull back into you. You have nothing in common with them. Oh, that's deep. It said, go ahead. Capricorn said, go ahead. Keep on. Keep on, keep on, keep on. You about to dry up. You about to dry up. That's wrong. What happened? He pissed on one of y'all? That's on y'all, not me. Go ahead. Y'all drying up. Pisces, you're drying up. Each individual in humanity, you're drying up. Your time is drying up. Keep on. Keep on. Your last card, Pisces, is the Ten of Cups. I don't know what to tell you, because how does your time drying up? Your opportunity for change is drying up. How does that look in reality? I guess we're living it. So I don't know how to report next month to you. Pisces, keep on. Like it started with Capricorn. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Go ahead, keep on. Pisces says drying up. What's drying up? The Ten of Cups. In reverse, putting back to the Nine of Cups. Everything you hope for, you wish for, that is what you need, is what you want to feel emotionally secure, stable, attached, and connected, to be one, that river, that ocean of all that what you need to fill the void. Keep on. You ain't never gonna get it. Oh, that's scary. You ain't never gonna get it. Now, no, nobody won't hear that. Huh? I'm still alive. What I got to say? I can't. So, all I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all go. So keep on. This Pisces, from Capricorn to Pisces. Keep on. You ain't gonna never ever get what you need. Some signs, it said basically you ain't gonna be able to go after what you want. You're gonna be directed to go after certain things, because whatever is greater than us is trying to get us to this better place. We're more conscious, more aware, more physically active in our salvation, in the word. Or by the time it gets to Capricorn, where's the Pisces? So you can keep on. Now, after I took you down this road to try to get you to redeem yourself, you can keep on. It says you're almost out of time. You're drying out. It's drying up. Your time is drying up. Your opportunity is drying up. Keep on. So what I keep saying that for Pisces, say go ahead. Keep living your life. Keep living your best life. From Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Keep living your best life. Doing what you want to do. Pursue what you want to pursue. Your greatest accomplishments, go ahead and keep on continuing to accomplish them. But if they do not line up with, like, setting up righteousness in this world, you're drying up.